everybody and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who know me, welcome back. For those of you who don't, I'm Pia, your host for all things luxury. On today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all of my favorite purchases I did in Paris last week for my personal styling clients. From Gucci, I sourced this beautiful pre-loved handbag. This was a hybrid that can be worn in several ways. It's going to have a beautiful Gigi Marmont logo with that sort of very classic yellow gold hardware with black velvet and black leather as well. Now this is something that you can assemble and disassemble depending on where you want to get from it. I think it's a really versatile piece that's going to give you many different options depending on the occasion and the type of look that you're trying to achieve. It's a piece that obviously can be worn as an actual bum bag or belt bag. It is something that you can also wear as just a belt, and you can also wear it as a clutch. However, my favorite way to wear this ones will be by closing the belt on the highest setting, if that makes sense, and then wearing it crossed over like that. Going to give you easy access. It adds a little bit more of a more laid back, kind of like chilled look to an outfit, and my favorite way to style it's with a very boxy oversized blazer, maybe a miniskirt or something along those lines, and then the crossed bum bag for that more 80s inspired look. I scored a great pair of Dior sneakers. These ones have a little bit of an outdoor design, but it's very much in line with all of the aesthetic Dior's been having for the past couple of years. That is what they will look like. And then everything you see in here that's kind of like transparent tea, it's going to actually be light reflective. It's got a black and white sort of background in that classic pied-de-poule, very French inspired look. And then on the top, it's got that refractive material to it. So it's going to be something that's going to be really, really comfortable when it comes to feeling a little bit safer on the bicycle or while going for a run or simply for a walk at night time. I think these ones are very light, even if there's a lot of darkness to them. And if somebody wants to wear them a little bit more toned down, it simply requires changing the laces into darker, maybe black laces to match with the other detailings on the shoes. And voila, you got yourself a different pair. Now another pair of shoes, but on this occasion from Chanel, I sourced a pair of vintage heels. Gray leather with black tips, the classic CC logo embroidered on the front, and you've got a heel that's considered to be a high heel. Lovely sling back on the back. However, what I particularly liked about this pair and why I chose and sent it to my clients as an option that somebody did end up picking was that it has a concealed front platform. And a concealed front platform is going to be really, really comfortable because whatever is on the height of the platform, we can kind of subtract from the heel. And that's going to make the whole feel of the heel be less high than what it is. So you might feel like you're walking with a short heel when in reality you're walking with a high heel. Tricking ourselves through life. Now from Miu Miu, I sourced a belt that it was very unexpectedly Miu Miu. These are some of the details on the belt. It's going to have a yellow gold opaque chain married with an embossed camel shade leather. Besides the fact that I think this is a really, really timeless combination, there is still a little bit of a design detail, something funky going on. I think this belt is also really versatile because it's going to be able to wear it from the front as much as from the back. I think this one was a really nice find. It's different from anything that we normally see out there, and it's going to add, like I was saying, a little touch of timelessness while still having a different twist to it. Now on the more sober department, I sourced another belt. Now this one's new, this one's from Chanel, and it's going to be an all black leather belt, and it's got silver hardware in it with a classic large buckle with just the Chanel title in there, but the rest of it will be just a plain black belt, something really classic for every day. And I feel like silver and that kind of like washed off matte silver, same as the matte gold on the other piece, is really in for the autumn winter season, so this piece will come in really handy to my client. Surprise, surprise, also from Chanel, I sourced this pair of CC logo earrings with crystals encrusted in them. They're different in the sense that at the end of each C there's a little bar, so they're giving a little bit more of a, not masculine, but just like more fashionable energy. if that makes sense. At least that's what I thought when I saw this ones. I hope my client will be really happy with them, and when hit from the right point with lighting, they will beam so much. I sourced the most adorable pre-loved Dolce & Gabbana micro bag. Now this one will fit just the essentials, and by the essentials I mean lipsticks and a key. This is a gorgeous silver and yellow gold combination. It's going to have leather at the front with 2 pockets. So you have a pocket or pouch on the back where you can put one of those really vintage 90s flip phones. And if you're not wearing those and you're wearing a smartphone like the rest of us, you're probably going to be able to fit some lipstick in there. Now for the front, it's got a tiny little cute pouch, which I think is just adorable, and then there's the plaque in there that we find in most Dolce Gabbana. The chain is quite long, and I do appreciate the design that has a leather part on the top that's not gonna dig on my client's shoulder, particularly on days that she's decided to wear something that's strapless and there's nothing covering her shoulder. And now last but not least, I sourced this beautiful scarf from Chanel for another client. This one's also from the pre-loved market, but it shows no signs of wear, which is absolutely fantastic. It is a 100% cotton piece that's got all of this little, it's almost as if it was all different scarves printed into one. So we're going to have all of these colorful designs. There's some beautiful navies, blacks, there's greens in there, some reds, some purples, yellows. I think the color combination is quite striking. However, once again, so important on this is that however she decides to fold it, she can have a combination of all of the colors sort of popping forward, or if she folds it in certain different ways, she's going to be able to have one or another of the designs in there be the ones that pop towards the front. In my opinion, even if it looks like it's something that's quite out there, it definitely is. It's still going to be something that's versatile when folded in the right way. And those were all of my favorite purchases this week as a personal shopper in Paris. If you're interested in seeing other ones, I'll leave you 2 more in here so you can binge a little bit more. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of the upcoming ones, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!